Hello everybody, welcome to another video here on Fantastic Talks. I'm back with another Sonic video today. Sonic Frontiers, as usual. It's the big talk, like the last month or so now.
And Sonic Prime.
And Sonic Prime. We've got some Sonic Prime news today I'm going to talk about probably towards the end of the video after we talked about get Frontiers out of the way. And joining me today again is Ange, as
Hello.
usual for these Sonic Talks. Like
very tired retail workers walk home and we realise a new
literally,
trailer comes out
doing this video,
and we're like, gotta go,
right?
go.
Literally, we've got it has to be done. Literally, just came out at 6 o'clock PM, like after work. So
PM.
like, it's and just knuckled and already getting back into work for this. So
just
but it's just something I wanted to talk about since it came out. And luckily, it just happened to be on the same day that a new Sonic Prime trailer has come out. You just sent me a link.
Perfect timing, amazing.
Perfect timing.
Yeah. I've already kind of seen it, but his reaction will be completely new.
Yeah, you sent me a link to and I just came out of work at this point. I was like, you know what? I'm going to save this for the commentary because I have a feeling it's going to be good. Because I keep seeing it pop up. It's like it seems to be the talk of the century right now. So I'm like, and you look like you're excited for it before. So,
I say nothing.
Yeah, that's what I mean. She's trying to make sure I didn't see it pop up on YouTube and stuff. So whilst I was trying to get everything ready. So yeah. So today's talk, I don't know if it's going to be a long commentary because all they revealed in this trailer was Supersonic and the big boss that was revealed in the previous trailers. Very cryptic trailer. And I wanted to talk about this just because of the fact that I did not expect Supersonic to be revealed straight away. Why is that the case?
I have a theory for that, but shall we watch the video
We'll
first?
go over the trailer, analyse it like we did before.
Yeah.
Loving this new Sonic Team logo. So glad they've
it's really good.
made it stand out for a Sonic game, you know? So, and again...
It's hitting with that theme of him making the trails in the Frontiers. Like, it's really good. And
we've got a new island.
New island!
Did I predict we'd get I was hoping we'd get a volcano-like island.
Yeah.
And we did. And we got some new enemies going on.
That kind of reminds me of how like some of the bosses in Sonic Adventure 2 work.
Yes.
Like the Shadow one.
Yes, it did.
Yeah.
Can I just say this theme, man? I'm so glad that can I say what that animation just now of Sonic was really cool.
Yeah.
How goofy that looked, but in a good way. What is this boss?
Get wrecked, Sonic.
Also, this shot when he gets it on the wall reminds me out of Sonic X. Do you remember?
Yeah.
When he first turned to Supersonic.
Yeah.
This must be the boss that Sage was next to with. And he has an emerald on top of him.
And the Chaos Emerald's on top of it. It's like running it, and he has this emeralds already.
This is what I mean. Why are they showcasing Supersonic so early? And that's kind of it. Like
some people have been mentioning.
So what are our predictions on this then? Because I've already got some thoughts to why they're doing it early.
So essentially, I don't know if people heard, but I don't know if this happened during the playtest, but I think people were able to get past the area that they weren't supposed to, if that makes sense. They were able to glitch through it. It was this whole controversy on Twitter. I don't know if this is linked to that, but I've heard word around that the reason why Supersonic is there is that you can collect the 7 Chaos Emeralds on each island. And
okay, that's what I was hoping for.
Yeah, and to beat the boss, you need to have all the Chaos Emeralds. You have to be Supersonic.
Okay. Oh, okay.
So that is the quote-unquote leak.
And that's why they've released the trailer so early for Supersonic.
Maybe. That might be because Supersonic's going to be normal, essentially, in this game. It's going to be mandatory to progress the game, if that makes sense. You need to defeat the boss to go onto the new island, maybe.
So like it's
you get the 7 Chaos Emeralds. So you defeat the boss. You move on to the next island.
So it's technically not a final boss.
No.
A Supersonic final boss.
No.
So yeah, that's another thing I've heard. And why I think they decided to showcase Supersonic early is because there's more to that. Like
exactly. And
like people are already predicting that Cybersonic form that we said.
Yeah, exactly. The Cybersonic new Sonic form.
There's probably more than Supersonic we're expecting here, and that's why they wanted to get him out of the way.
Yeah,
because why would you showcase a Supersonic final boss already in the game? So you know how the game's going to bloody end otherwise.
Exactly, and that looks like the beginning area, like the first green area.
Yeah.
So it doesn't even look like the other volcanic island.
And to be fair,
and it looks very
a giant like that can't be a final boss when Sage they haven't showcased a Sage fight yet. You know?
Yeah, and it's not like thematically. There's no like. Not every boss has to be dark per se, but it feels very much like serene. The surroundings, like it feels like there's no stakes, if that makes sense.
Yeah. No, I know what you mean.
So like you'd expect a final boss like, let's talk about Time Eater from Sonic Generations. Like, that's very thematic. It's dark. You're traveling through this area. Like, you're basically fighting time itself. Versus this, which seems very serene in comparison.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like a final boss. And so this is probably like the first boss. And they were like, yeah, just take it.
That's what I mean, yeah, because it doesn't feel like Dark Gaia level.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, like Dark Gaia or any of the other bosses.
It just looks like a just another big boss, just stronger than all the other big bosses you fight on the islands.
And it's really cool.
Like the Asura one with the big arms and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, so. Like,
it's really cool, but
this one for some reason just requires Supersonic to fight him for some reason. So that's what I mean. I'm hoping that it's just that's why they've had to showcase him early. So
yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Vandalize is the name of the theme.
Yes,
Vandalize.
but that's like the ending theme, isn't it? Like it's very, I was listening to those lyrics very carefully to see, because as far as we've known Sonic songs to come across, for as long as we've known Sonic songs to be, the main themes have always related to the game's story.
Yeah,
you
Vandalize.
Know? So it's like, I can't remember word for word what the lyrics were though, for the life of me. But there were definitely some hints to that song that made me think it's gonna go down in this game. Like something's going on with Sonic. Like, you know,
especially like if you're getting One OK Rock involved, it's going down.
Yeah, do you know what? It's a crime I've never heard of One OK Rock, because like literally
they're really good, aren't they?
After discovering this song,
you went onto
I went onto their YouTube channel to look at more of their songs, and man, they got some catchy tunes, man.
Yeah, they're really good.
I'm so ashamed that I did not hear these guys before. If we don't get Crush 40, oh well. I'd love Crush 40 to come back. I'll be sad, of course. But this is a pretty good, like, replacement for the time being.
Yeah, and One OK Rock isn't cheap to hire. Sega really does
That's
go.
What
the
I mean.
money goes to the music.
They seem like a pretty big band.
They're huge. They are massive.
It's crazy.
They've worked on so many franchises. It's unbelievable. Like Black Rock Shooter, and that's only like one of the minor franchises that they've worked on. But like Black Rock Shooter. But good grief! Oh my god.
Yeah,
when I heard One OK Rock, I was like, "Hello, Sega? Where are you getting this pocket from?"
It was that it's just
Persona.
It was like, cause literally I shared that song to a couple of mates, and like I was like to them, it's definitely gonna go down in this game. Like, this song's like hitting hard. Like and there was another thing for the opening though, called "I'm Here." I can't remember how that one was.
We need to do a separate video.
We might have to do a separate video on the songs.
We're going to have to get the lyrics up. We're going to have to unpack them until they don't make sense to us anymore.
Yeah.
And then we'll get back to you.
Yeah, definitely. But I don't know what else to say.
I have one more thing to say.
Go on.
Sorry.
Like...
So here, something's taking the Chaos Emerald from him, right? Here. See?
Oh yeah. It looks like it. Like it's vacuuming up.
But that's in the desert area, you see. So what if...
like the Chaos Emeralds get removed from him in each area, and he has to reclaim them each time.
You might be onto something there.
See, I'm saying, because like, why did they purposely show us that? And it's not in the main area.
It's still, and it's the same purple one as the big boss had as well, which is
exactly
weird.
Like he took it from the green area, which you supposedly start in.
Yeah.
And then he gets it taken again in the desert area, which you supposedly don't start in.
I thought you collect the Chaos Emeralds through the cyberspace stages, though.
But there might be cyberspace stages in each island.
Oh, yeah. So you get the emerald, but the enemies try to grab them back from you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's cool, because
Sonic Adventure again.
I've been looking up more of the gameplay, because they showed it at a Tokyo Game Show, like they did for this trailer.
Yeah.
And like, from what I saw, when you go into the cyberspace levels, you go into this white void first before the stage actually appears. I don't know if that's because you start like running around the whole infinite loop thing.
Okay.
But but it's just a white void, and they didn't really showcase anything else in it. But and then it kind of figured, is that a loading screen before the stage comes up? Because it looked.
What if Sonic needs to manifest the levels so that he can theoretically get the Chaos Emeralds to help him?
Yeah.
It's like he's coding the place himself.
That's what I mean.
He's like he's essentially infiltrating himself into the system and making these Chaos Emeralds.
Yeah.
Almost. I don't know.
Yeah, because obviously, again, how are the Chaos Emeralds in this cyber world?
Because
How
Sonic wanted them.
Is Sonic manifesting them? Is he using his like
He's hacking into the system.
He's just somehow bringing the Chaos Emeralds into this world somehow just by thinking about it.
Yeah, it could be.
Like, so because he needs them so badly to try and get out.
And then
somehow he just has the power to do that.
I'm forgetting her name. What's her name?
Sage.
And Sage is just like, no, give those back.
Yeah, literally.
Like, what is that? Give that to me.
That's what I mean. It's like every boss. Either every boss is gonna have a Chaos Emerald because obviously that big boss had the purple one. Or yeah, like you said, each boss will try and suck them out of him. So,
it's like, you're too OP. Stop that.
Yeah, like
that's kind of funny though.
And like again, like I keep calling back to like Eggman because again, they're showing less Eggman in these trailers. The only time you see Eggman is in that gameplay showcase that people record at Gamescom.
Yeah, where they see him
and he's trapped in the cyber world.
Yeah, and he's kind of confused himself.
Yeah,
almost. Yeah.
I don't think Eggman's going to be a bad guy whatsoever in this game. I think Eggman's probably going to help you later on.
Maybe.
Because obviously him and Sonic are both trapped. So yeah, he's going to be your ally in this game rather than a villain this time around. So
I just want more Eggman.
Yeah, I don't know. Because I've always liked Eggman being a villain, and like he just needs.
I do like it when he like unwillingly cooperates with Sonic.
I don't mind that too, but like after Forces, I need another big Eggman take over the world game.
True, yeah.
Because Forces just didn't do it. It just wasn't as satisfying for me.
Yeah.
Just because of the way it was written. So.
Anyway.
But anyway,
rounding thoughts.
I don't know. This is what I mean. This is why I thought it was going to be a short discussion today, guys, because I feel like the more this again that's by the way that's new. Like you're flying on an enemy now, or some sort of like transportation now.
Sonic's like, I don't have the X tornado. You'll have to do.
That's cool. That's like a traversal thing. That's probably how you get to another island rather than running across the water. I hope you can still run across the water to the next island though. Regardless though, the more these trailers keep coming out, the more the gameplay keeps looking better. I genuinely feel like this gameplay is going to be really fun. Like, and the combat system keeps improving every time I see new trailers and gameplays.
It feels fun.
I keep seeing more Big the Cat stuff too. Like, I think I've seen like shots of Sonic fishing with Big. It is so bizarre, and I want to know how Big's there. Does Sonic manifest Big too? How did Big get trapped in the cyber world?
Big is the mastermind. Big created.
He just has to cameo in everything now. He's the Stan Lee of Sonic games, man.
No, dude, he manifested all of this from the grief of losing Froggy.
Yeah,
you see?
True. Yeah, Froggy somehow trapped himself in the cyber world.
God damn it.
Well, like, I'm intrigued to see what that fishing mini game is going to be. Like,
because every game needs a fishing mini game.
Because I try not to see too much of the gameplay because I just want to enjoy it first hands, you know, when I get the game. It's literally 2 months away. 2 months away now.
Crazy.
I can't wait.
You know what else is 2 months away?
Sonic Prime. Sonic Prime, yes, Sonic Prime. It's coming.
They've positioned the game releases so well.
Literally.
Especially because, like, the Sonic 2 movie happened, and then you have the momentum of the game, and then the Prime release.
They did their marketing so well this year. Somehow
Sega did this.
They've never been that on point. No. Like, because what was it? November 8th is Sonic Frontiers. When's Prime then?
Is that winter 2022?
Oh, so they haven't revealed a month yet, so it could be late November or December.
That's crazy.
Again, that's another month away.
And people are going to be watching it over Christmas.
Right? Literally, there might even be a Christmas episode. Who knows? I doubt it, but that's just wishful thinking. I like Sonic Christmas episodes.
I'll get it up.
Oh, you get it up because I'm not allowed to look because I haven't seen it yet. So.
Okay, so 40 seconds of Sonic Prime.
Oh, is it 40 seconds? I thought it was longer. Does they reveal a lot
But
in this then?
It has some bits. Okay.
Okay.
Let's go.
Okay, let's do this. This is my first reactions, guys. Here we go. This better be good. Ooh, there's my boy. Oh my god.
You were speaking about Big just now.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Okay. I was expecting more though. I thought they were gonna reveal like a surprising character because Sonic Prime. Do you know what the concept of Sonic Prime is about? Do you know what it's about?
Ish.
It's because there was concept art back when they first revealed
the
Sonic Prime.
concept art.
Do you remember the
So
concept
they
art?
go in different dimensions.
Different
kind of thing,
dimensions,
yeah.
and you saw like different like Eggmans about
But
and
wait,
stuff. Like I thought they were going to reveal a bit more to that.
No, wait.
They keep showcasing Shadow a lot.
crystal.
Oh, what is this? Yeah.
The
What?
crystal. What if this represents the like universes and stuff? They're different colors and stuff.
Ah, yeah.
That might be what
So
transports
literally,
them.
this went so fast. I was trying to catch something out.
Yeah,
Like,
this is what I went. I was like, oh, Eggman, oh, Crystal.
yeah, like.
And why is Shadow in Green Hill?
Yeah,
I already
that's
found that
very
weird.
bizarre. What is this rivalry? Why is Shadow going after Sonic? Is this just a rivalry thing again? Is Shadow just wants?
Is Shadow pulling a Silver?
Like no, is Shadow pulling a Vegeta? Like is it all like?
Oh no, I mean like
just
going in the
settle
past
score?
to fix things.
Oh right, okay.
Like is he pulling a Silver? Yeah.
Probably.
I like the Sonic wink. That was adorable.
Yeah, I like this animation is so fluid. Like it's got a mix of Boom, but it is more updated. It's
Why is he in Green Hill?
and
Look,
big
Big
again,
again.
just cameoing all the time. I'm surprised we didn't get Big in the Sonic movie. We might get him in number 3.
Look, you've jinxed it.
I've probably jinxed it now.
For God's sake.
I'm so glad they're finally getting a Netflix series. Like, and it's like, it's such a unique like concept what they're doing with it.
His legs look so stretchy. Sorry.
Like, I don't know what to like comment about this. Like, it's just a showcase of Shadow and Sonic fighting. Like,
I thought you'd
Shadow...
be a bit hyped at the fight.
I don't know. I was. I was like, because they're like all over the place. Because the animation is just so fluid. I'm digging this animation style.
Look
you know?
at that. That's so cool.
That's awesome. That shot.
Yeah.
Look at that. Oh, the whole Shadow swipe kick. That was really cool. We all know that kick.
Oh, that's very cool. He'll shatter.
He'll shatter. What does that
The
mean?
crystal?
I love the peel out feet. I'm so glad they're in that. He'll shatter
Like,
your
look,
world.
he's looking at the crystal and he's getting excited.
It's Sonic Shattered Dimensions. I thought this kind of reminds me of like a miniature version of Egg Dragoon a bit. That robot.
Yeah.
So.
Wait.
Wait. What was behind him just now?
Was that f***ing...
What was that?
Was it Scratch and Grounder?
No, that
No.
was not Scratch and Grounder. No, that could not have
But
been.
it looks similar.
How? Oh. No, that just looks like a drill enemy of some sort. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wait a minute. Hold the phone.
It's not correct.
Hold the phone. He's got the wheel.
Yeah, see? This is what I'm f***ing saying.
That's so weird. Oh my god.
I'm telling you, it's him. It's some sort of version of him. Especially because look, it has a little...
But he hasn't got. Oh my god. Yeah, he's got the little like.
It
little
might be a
circle
reference
thing.
to him.
It's because he's not as round.
Yeah, it might be in reference to him, but he's the same colour.
Oh my
He
god.
has the drills.
Oh my god. If it's the same, are we gonna see old cartoons of Sonic appear in this in 3D format?
You're having
If that's
a
the
mental
case,
breakdown.
I really hope that's not a misleading concept.
Come on, but that's such a tease.
That's a. By the way, good eye, because I did not notice that. But why is it modern Eggman? Why is it this Eggman? Like the Eggman we know.
Again, it might just be
I want to know.
in reference.
Maybe, like, holy crap, like.
But maybe when he goes to a different universe, he looks more like the original.
Yeah.
And in this universe, he looks like that.
He looks a bit more thin. Yeah. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
he looks more mechanical, more modern.
Oh my god. You might not be far off there. That's
See,
that.
I'm telling you, the colour and the
That is
drills.
if that is a crazy reference otherwise. It probably isn't Grounder. I'm going to keep my expectations low.
Shot. They chose this shot specifically. Come on, it's such a quick shot.
That's very coincidental.
I'm saying, that's what I'm saying.
Oh man, because now that's got my wishful thinking all over the place again. Now I'm hoping that those universes from the old cartoons appear. Can we get Sonic X universe? Can we all the old like Satyam and Underground? Can we see Manic and Sonya in 3D?
I'd lose my mind if I saw Manic and Sonya. What if they solved the plot of Sonic Underground?
Oh my god, please!
That would be hilarious.
I would love that for an episode. Just to because there was meant to be a comic of that ages ago that was meant to be a thing, but it never happened. Where they finished the Underground story, but it never happened. So hopefully they'll do it in this game.
Should we continue?
Series. Yeah, continue.
Well,
yeah, I just wanted to get that out of the way because holy crap, that is way too identical to Grounder.
See, this is what I'm saying.
That's just crazy. But yeah, these crystals, they're obviously the main plot point. And this is what's going to send them to other universes.
If that's still a plot point. But
like,
I mean...
I want to know where Eggman gets these crystals, though. Like, is it another Angel Island link? What is that? What is that? Is that the crystals? Oh, he's still holding the crystals.
Is he pulling it out of the ground? Is that when he pulls it out of the ground?
It looks like he's trying to smash them, like squeeze them, and like that's why it's breaking apart.
Look!
Who's attacked him there?
It's like that might be the crystals. He's like going towards it, right? And then he teleports.
Yeah.
To another dimension.
They're really keeping this under wraps. This show, barely anything to do with universes has been shown. Even though we've seen concept art that clearly shows. That's the plot.
No, but like even Shadow appearing is like a hint towards the universes thing because this is classic Sonic area. Like you don't see Shadow in Green Hill. Why the heck is he in Green Hill?
This is what I mean. Like, is it because like?
Is it because the universes are like converging?
Maybe we might see movie Sonic, probably.
Classic movie.
All sorts. Like
we
might even get Derp Sonic, you know,
Sonic.
The Sonic, yeah, the one that was in Chip and Dale, the series. Have you seen that? Literally, I cannot believe they made that a thing. I was like, is this real? I had to really look at that, and I was like, oh my god, this is actually an episode. What the hell? They actually made this a thing? Okay, he's got his own universe now. Wow, the parody made it through.
Ridiculous.
Fair enough.
Ridiculous.
So he could appear in this for all we know. So what I mean, and we still don't know what to expect from the show.
And look, it's cracking. The logo is cracking like the crystals, right? And like the Prime logo,
this is just a bit of theorizing based on the graphics design, but the Prime, right? It looks like it's repeating itself, kind of like alternate universe.
Yeah, there's like sort of, or there's like it's
like parallel universe,
or it's like an after image.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can kind of see what you mean. I think that on the actual Sonic logo gives it away.
Yeah.
The universes are sort of crumbling around this universe, and like Sonic is like intertwining with them. So.
What are you thinking?
I don't know. Like, I mean,
Grounder of all things.
I didn't expect Grounder. Yeah, it was just like it was just how fast Shadow and Sonic movie. It was how awesome that animation was, and how speed looking that was, you know. So I mean, I just can't wait to see more of the show because again, like I said, they're not revealing much at all of this series.
Yeah, some people have started to pick it up.
Oh, so people have picked it up,
and they're picking up a bit closer to the original Grounder Badnik from Sonic 2.
Or it could be more that. It could be more that.
Dang it! I mean,
that will make more sense, I think. That's what I mean. Too much wishful thinking there. I don't know if they'd be that cool.
But it's the colour.
But it would be a good opportunity. Just to really.
Because I'm surprised there's just a random Badnik and not Cubot or Orbot.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
They're always in the background
Cubot and Orbot
watching.
are not showcased at all. So. So yeah, it would be.
What happened to my boys? I love them. I don't care if no one else loves them. Let me have them.
I never really liked Cubot and Orbot. I love
them. They're stupid.
I'm happy with Metal Sonic. He will do. He's the better robot. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, I agree with that, but I like my dumb robots as well. All right.
Yeah.
Sometimes I just want some robots. Is that too much to ask? Clearly.
yeah, I don't know, like there's so much they could do with the series, because it's a universal traveling series. It'll be a good way to do fan service, to really call back on the old cartoons that people did love and miss. Like there's a lot.
But they've done that with the games. This could be the Sonic Generations.
There was a lot
TV.
Right? That would be awesome. Actually, that's a clever way of doing it. Actually, because there's such a big fan base on Sonic SatM. I was a big fan of SatM. I know there's a lot of people that just didn't like Sally and whatnot, but it reminded me of the old comics, the old comic books. Sonic the Hedgehog and Crush 40. They brought Crush 40 back for that fan series they're doing of season 3. No, season 2. I think it's a season 2 or season 3 fan series someone's doing online. I can't remember their names. I'm so sorry, guys. But the animation looks awesome, and they got Crush 40 to sing the song for it. I've always loved Underground, and there's probably not a lot of people that liked Underground as much as the other shows.
I mean, some of the animation, looking back, is cursed.
Yeah.
But come on, Sonia and Manic are amazing.
They're amazing characters. I like the idea of Sonic having a brother and sister, and they were a princess and a princess. That's awesome, you know.
Manic's
and
awesome.
They had a music band. Sonic loves music, so that made perfect sense for him to have. And the original show that had Scratch and Grounder in it, that was just a fun little, like, that was more of a proper kiddie show, like a Saturday. That's what it was called, AOS2H. It was Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog, and it aired on Saturdays, I think, because it was one of the Saturday morning cartoons, like Sonic SatM was. That's what Sonic SatM stood for.
I don't know if they will bother with Sonic X though, just because it's basically just a readaptation of Sonic 1 and 2. It's Sonic Adventure 1 and 2.
Yeah.
If they see it from that perspective, they might not bother. But
I mean, if they really,
if they did, they'd probably go into the Meta X arc.
If they want to be cool, they'll do the Meta X arc.
If I saw Cosmo again, I'd start crying.
That would be awesome. Like,
I love Cosmo.
Again, so to sum that up, it would be a good way to call back on those cartoons for fans that did genuinely love those cartoons, despite them getting cancelled. Because I really enjoyed those cartoons throughout. Like SatM, I think for me was the best one, just because it had that dark tone. It had like childish moments, because it was at the end of the day a kids show, but it was one of those 90s cartoons that were serious. Lots of cartoons like that were like that back then.
Yeah.
And that's what I loved about that's what I miss about cartoons nowadays. Like, although they were kids shows, they still had dark elements.
Yeah.
Like it was a good balance.
Yeah.
Of kiddie moments and dark moments. So, and like Eggman was just so menacing in those series, you know.
I can
and
agree with that. Yeah.
It was just so cool. So, yeah, that'd be really cool callback to fans that love that show. So that is an.
Have I ruined your life by getting your hopes up?
We have probably put our hopes up way too high for this show, just to see old shows come back in one episode or two.
Something we can concretely say with
but it's a clever way. Like you said,
yeah.
It could be the Sonic Generations of TV series.
Exactly.
So,
but something we can concretely say, there's something going on with the universes because of the concept art and Shadow being in Green Hill. The logo cracking.
You wouldn't think Shadow in Green Hill. You would not think that at all. No, name one other character that's been in Green Hill apart from like Tails or something.
When I saw that first clip of him like getting up or whatever it was, that really short clip from a while back, I was like, Shadow in Green Hill.
Oh yeah, he did that stance, didn't he? Yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, what are you doing here, you little edgy?
Like, well, literally, because Shadow by that point had so much love, because by that point I think the ban lifted. Because Shadow was revealed at the end of Sonic the movie 2. So literally, and not long after that end credit scene was revealed to everyone, the trailer for Shadow got revealed, and we were like, oh my god, what is with the Shadow love lately? Like, oh my god.
Oh, what if they're doing the Sonic Prime Shadow thing to hype up for Sonic movie 3?
Yeah,
like the kids are going to be like, oh, I love Shadow, I want to see him. Again, they haven't played Sonic Adventure 2.
Because we said this in our last comment, it is clever marketing. It is very clever marketing.
And then they release Sonic Adventure 2 Battle on a Nintendo Switch. Gosh, dang it!
No, because obviously Sonic Movie 3 has now been announced for 2024, so it won't be next year. But we'll be getting the Knuckles series next year, probably.
And Sonic Adventure 2 port onto Nintendo Switch, the system that kids play on the most.
Ah, yeah. Oh, is that been confirmed? I don't know if I've seen this.
But I can why would Sega not do it? Sonic Adventure 1 and Sonic Adventure 2 Battle.
Yeah.
When Nintendo's been putting Mario Sunshine onto the Switch.
Yeah.
Maybe they held it back for so long because they've started doing like Mania and the classic games, right? The classic collection, right? And then the Adventure collection.
Yeah. Oh god, could you imagine?
In preparation for Sonic 3.
God, oh my god, Adventure collection, because that would include probably Sonic Heroes. That would technically count, wouldn't it? You wouldn't have to do a double feature.
Yeah, because they already did the whole Sonic Heroes thing in the second film. That's already established, so people will be like, oh yeah, Sonic Heroes, because I can play as Sonic, Knuckles, and Tails.
Yeah.
Just like in the second film when they fought the final battle. I don't know how kids will think about it.
Oh, what, in the film?
Yeah, they'll link it. They'll be like, oh, I can play as all three of them. Oh, big brain.
Like, that's what I mean, right? That'd be very clever, actually.
It's all coming together.
I'm surprised they haven't done a Sonic Heroes HD port yet. You know, like they did for Adventure 1 and 2.
That might be why.
To be honest, I'd like a...
That might be why they held off on the Sonic 3 and Knuckles.
Maybe.
And Michael Jackson.
They
changed the music. It's confirmed.
I wouldn't mind a complete remake because I'd still want a remake for Adventure 1 too.
Yeah.
So, but like...
No, but like just a port.
A port would be
a
awesome.
good start.
Like an HD, yeah, literally. So
a HD port.
And Shadow the Hedgehog, if they want to go that far. It's a Shadow game. If they want to hype up Shadow, port his game.
Well, that might be after Sonic 3, though.
Do you know what? If they port the game, they might even censor the guns. They'll probably replace the guns with something else. I bet you that's what they'll do. They'll censor it for something else. I don't want the port anymore. No. Okay, that game was as good as it was.
We might be going too far.
Screw you, haters. That was a good game. That was very fun. I know he didn't need the guns, but like, you kind of do in some stages. But I enjoyed that game as a kid. It had awesome story sequences, and the motorbike was awesome. Like, I can imagine Shadow on a bike, whatever. So, we've kind of gone like on a big Sonic talk in general, I think.
Yeah.
Haven't we?
Okay. Yeah.
Because there wasn't really much to say about Frontiers other than what we thought about what more they could do than Super Sonic. Because there's definitely there has to be a new form involved. There just has to be. That can't be the final fight. That final fight does not look as epic enough to be.
Yeah.
You know, like I said before, like a Dark Guy level, a Time Eater level. Not that Time Eater boss was that great, to be honest, because you couldn't see where the rings were going. Like.
Well, yeah, but I mean the atmosphere, you know.
The atmosphere, yeah. You were still, yeah.
Like okay, compare this to Chaos drowning an entire sea. I think there's a big difference.
Or you're in space fighting the Bio Lizard, or you're fighting like Metal Sonic, like on like destroyed machinery around you. You know, like rows of rubble. Black Doom on the f***ing comet, you know, like stuff like that. Like nothing strikes me of that.
Yeah, so I think we can. It's safe to say there's gonna be like a sort of big boss on each island, kind of thing.
Yeah, and that's one of probably the final bosses you find. On the first
island.
The final line before the final island. So the second to last island.
You think?
That makes sense, yeah. So it's like each island you go on, there's like a specific order you have to go on an island for. Each island will have a bigger and bigger boss probably.
Yeah.
You know, because surely, like I said before, like I said earlier, it's got to be leading up to Sage as the final boss. Sage has got to be that boss. That would mean to make an epic final boss fight, you'd be fighting in the digital world. Everything's all blacked out. Loads of like pink and purple like cubes and stuff.
It's gonna be like
all
Evangelion.
The circuitries like everywhere. You're fighting in the cyber world, like with Dark Sonic in the Void or whatever. You were fighting Jin in. Is that his name? Is that his name? I can't remember his name.
It's fine. It's fine. Jin dude.
Yeah. And like what's her name? When you
Merlina, I love her.
And you were in this like again, you were in another like weird like void. Spiritual void of some sort as well. So again, hopefully there's a cyber sort of void.
But what if it's like, you know, I don't know if you know the end of Evangelion, but like on the horizon of this world, she sort of like pops off as this huge godlike entity because she has this power to essentially reign over this, and she looks terrifying because she's bloody massive. Like we already have this massive thing on this green field. And then she could just be literally bigger than the quote-unquote planet at that point.
So what, you think that'd be the same case as Sage?
Yeah, maybe. Like... Oh, no. In Evangelion, there's a scene at the end where there's this character.
Yeah.
and they're like massive on the horizon, and they're just looking at the protagonist.
Oh, okay.
It's like, imagine that, but with Sage just
okay.
towering over Earth.
Yeah,
as
no, I
this
get you.
massive thing,
I
because
get
she
you.
has that power in the
Well, that's what I mean.
movie.
Because she can obviously manifest the enemies popping up in front of Sonic. So who's to say she can't manifest herself to make herself bigger and like powerful, or somehow she gets the emeralds and manifests them into her and makes herself some sort of big, gigantic monster. I don't know.
And
I
then
don't
he
know.
has
Some
to-
sort of cybernetic monster.
And then maybe, I don't know, he has to go between the islands to stop her.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be quite a cool idea.
We're getting ahead of
But
ourselves.
again, like that. I mean, how would Sonic have this new form that isn't powered by the emeralds? You know, like if the emeralds are already giving him supersonic, then there has to be something else that would give him a new form. What would give him a cyber form? You know, what would give him
The hope from his allies, the friends he made along the way.
God,
I don't know.
like spiritual help? You know, like just raise their arms up in the air and give him
A kiss from Elise.
become Spirit Sonic. I don't know, Ultra Sonic. That would happen, wouldn't it?
Anyway.
Anyway.
Can we wrap this up?
I think so, because I don't know what else to say. I said what I said for Prime. Anything else you want to say?
I've said what I need to
like
say.
that was kind of our predictions. Definitely too much wishful thinking on Prime though, so we're probably going to be disappointed on that. Either way, I'm sure it's going to be a really fun show to watch. At the end of the day, it's another Sonic show. Looks way more promising than like Boom ever did. I know Boom's a weird one because it does have a diverse group of a diverse fan base. There are a lot of people that do like it, and a lot of people that don't.
I think it's the humour.
I'm kind of half and half.
I feel like the humour can be very hit.
Yeah.
It can be absolutely hilarious, especially out of context. I think it's just difficult for fans who have grown up with the series with their own sense of humour.
Yeah.
To get this random different sense of humour. And that's not maybe specifically bad, but because they're so used to a different kind of humour. Like Knuckles is probably one of the biggest aspects. Knuckles was always this kind of like...
He was the big like
he
complain.
Yeah, he's sort of like he's dumb but in an innocent way, if that makes sense. He's powerful, he is smart in his own way, but his naivety is what ends up being his crux. But he's funny because he doesn't want to admit this naivety. He doesn't want to like be like, oh no, I'm not naive, I'm strong, kind of thing.
Yeah.
And that was where his humor came from. And then you have Boom, which is basically like no brain cells. No brain cells in Knuckles.
Like...
And so that's just like a complete reversal of his character that I don't think the fan base was ready to accept.
I liked
fine.
the idea of him being a tank. Because he's a guardian. I could see a guardian like being quite big and bodybuilded. But like his dumbness ruined that physique.
Well, yeah, because they took what inherently made him Knuckles.
Yeah. You know. So
like his main point is being loyal to a fault. And you take that away, and it's like, is it really even Knuckles anymore?
Yeah.
But
and that's why I was quite diverse on Boom, just because like there's some bits I liked and some bits I didn't. And Shadow, it was cool seeing Shadow, and even Vector. Vector was a cool cameo, but like Shadow was way too much of a dick.
Well, the writers...
Then he should have been.
Well, the writers tried to speak to Sega, and Sega was
heard about this.
here is this like 10-page thing on what you can and cannot do with Shadow.
I remember. I think that the writer. I think I remember seeing him in an interview, like written on Twitter somewhere.
Yeah.
And he talked about that. Yeah, I remember seeing that. And that it's so weird why Sega is so weird with Shadow. They are so limited with him.
I think it's the guns.
Oh,
they don't want to
really?
bring
Is
it back.
that really what like
Could you
makes him
imagine?
so afraid now? Like,
I think
Jesus
Shadow the
Christ.
Hedgehog the game, because of the guns and the violence.
That
like,
means if it ever gets support, it's definitely the guns are definitely going to get taken away. Like,
it's gonna be like the One Piece 4 kids.
Jesus Christ!
Replace the guns with water guns.
Oh God, no. I hope
Anyway,
not. We're ranting again. Right, we're gonna end this.
We need to end this.
So I'm sorry if we kind of went overboard with our rants. Let us know. I was gonna say, let us know in the comments below what you think of what are your thoughts on Supersonic in Frontiers. Do you reckon there's a reason they revealed it too early yourselves? Will there be a new form? What's the deal with the emeralds being on the bosses and stuff?
Why are they taking our emeralds?
What is there more to Sage? Will Eggman even have much of an appearance in this game? Same with Prime. Do you think we're going to see other like universes of the old Sonic cartoons or anything out of that we don't expect. Like,
Is Grounder real?
will we see the game version of Sonic come in? We'll see the movie Sonic. Is Grounder real? Will Scratch be in it? And yeah, let us know what you thought of the video yourselves, and
You can feel free to tell us that we're delusional. We're fully aware.
we're too up there with our like thoughts and what we prefer to see, and not be disappointed
Sonic fans, classic, getting their
about.
hopes up.
Right, literally, typical Sonic fan base.
Typical Sonic fan base.
Hoping
We're
for too-
self-aware.
Hoping for too much, and it's exactly why we get disappointed.
It's okay. We'll enjoy it.
But we'll enjoy it. I'm
Hopefully.
excited for Frontiers. Can't wait for next month. November to December is going to be a great couple of months for Sonic. So looking forward to that. So yeah. On that note, we're going to end this here, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Have a fantastic day. Please drop a like as well if you enjoyed this video today. Subscribe for more videos in the future. I have a couple of videos on the way, so please look out for that. And see you next time. Take care, guys. See you later. Bye-bye.